We're a small family business that has everything you need for a very special, wonderful experience for a couple on their wedding day.
Started technically in 2008, but where it really started was in the mind of my father-in-law. He's a dreamer.
13 years later, we're now 23 venues. We have 20 in Texas. We have 3 in Oklahoma. This is an event center for all events. However, about 97% of all of our events are weddings and receptions.
They are made for weddings, right? The flow of them are made for weddings. Even where vendors park and the kitchen and all that stuff, they are wedding venues through and through.
When we build these venues, we build them with that in mind, for the couple and for weddings and events. But more than that, we're really about the experience. We're about relationships, and that's what the Springs is all about. My wife was a general manager. I used to come to the venue on Saturdays, and every once in a while she would allow me to meet with couples and get to know their story and even show them the venue, which was really special for me. And I'd walk the couple out to the ceremony site, and there I'd actually position them as to how they would stand during their ceremony. I'd make them hold hands, and I would stand there like I was the officiant. And I would have them look down on the ground, and I would tell them, this spot right here that you're looking at, it's going to be your most significant, special spot in this whole world. No matter what vacations you go on, this is a place you two are going to become one.
I love what the Springs stands for, and from the start of my tour with the Springs before I got married there to now working here, it's exactly what you see and exactly what I thought the company stood for whenever I toured here. Our goal is to unite families and build relationships, which is, I can't think of anything better to do as a job than to bring people together and do things like that.
We are the wedding venue experts, and our family members, our team members are so smart. They're so good at what they do. I mean, they're students of this industry. So when a couple comes into a venue, not only are they looking for the right venue for themselves, but they need to put their trust, that they have to trust that these ladies or these men that are giving these tours, they're going to trust them with their most important day of their life.
We have that unique position as a wedding venue to be like the first vendor. And so we also have that unique opportunity to help them in every way because they're coming in overwhelmed. And so now we're moving more into this space of how can we help them make the process easier?
Being able to have the venue for so long, for 15 hours, so you have it from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m., which is the longest time I have ever heard of.
I hear it all the time.
People do
are
say,
always shocked.
But when you think of everything that needs to happen that day, you need that whole 15 hours.
And there's more time to enjoy those moments. You don't want to rush through a mom buttoning up a dress or, maid of honor zipping up a dress. You don't want to rush through those. No. You want to be able to enjoy those and be in the moment. So I think the 15 hours is just probably the best amenity.
Definitely, I would agree with that. And on top of that, having an open vendor policy too.
So I know a couple who they brought in the restaurant for catering that they had their first date at.
That's so sweet.
Which was super cute. It was included in their menus and something, and with a lot of places they wouldn't have been able to do that and share that first memory that they really had together. All the tables and chairs are included, and then we do the heavy lifting of the setting up and breaking down of all of that for everyone. There's dressing suites for everyone to get ready in. They can come for unlimited site visits, which I think is really helpful during the wedding planning process. And then even engagement photos and bridal portraits, they can come and take those photos here.
There's awesome options for an indoor ceremony in the case of weather, but also our outdoor ceremony options. We have full-time landscaping teams that year-round, no matter what season you're getting married in, the outside just looks beautiful. Being able to customize that floor plan from the beginning too. Couples, they walk in and it's already totally set up.
Couples are not the same. Couples are different. They have different likes, different interests, different styles. So today we have 7 different type of venue styles, and they provide something for every couple. So that's one thing that makes us very, very unique and very special. The other thing is our people. Our managers are exceptional, very knowledgeable, very experienced. They know everything about the wedding industry.
It's nice to go to work and love what you do and feel fulfilled from that. And just being a part of someone's wedding day and, seeing all of that when families come together and you see those moments that, make you tear up a little bit and you'd think by now we'd be over that and all the cheese, but it still gets to us sometimes. And then, seeing everyone just enjoy themselves and celebrate, there's just something really special about that. And I think in most jobs, you don't get that. And so just between that and then what the Spring stands for and how they treat their employees and how they, train and instruct us to interact and treat our couples the same way as if they're a part of our family and they do become a part of that Springs family. I just think there's nowhere more I'd like to go into work every day.
I would agree, and to add to that too, after both of us being here close to 4 years, to still be excited to come to work is, that's incredible. And there's never been a day that I've dreaded coming into work, or because it's always, it doesn't even feel like work. I say work, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels like I'm coming in to meet new people and to get to do what I love.